I don't really think I live like the true college life. Like I don't go to parties or anything, I don't drink or anything like that. I don't really want to get involved into the whole being a kid again or anything. For me, it's just like I have one goal and I need to obtain it. For the most part, my mom would agree that I was a trouble child. I was kind of a bad student. It was really hard for me to study in school. People started to see that as me being selfish. I wouldn't help anybody out. I'd just do my thing and disappear. There's no team player in me at all. I was graduating from high school. I had the opportunity to go to college, but it was unfortunately like a money issue. That's when I decided to go into the military and have them pay for my college once I got out. The way I got to be a Navy SEAL, or the way I got my contract to go to BUD/S, is definitely not traditional. People usually go train for years and years. I kind of just picked it up right on the spot in boot camp. BUD/S stands for Basic Underwater Demolition School. It's 6 months. It's basically a gut check for anybody that wants to be a SEAL. You're just running, swimming, doing thousands of push-ups, sit-ups, obstacle courses, staying up late, being in the cold, wet and sandy, just anything the instructors want you to do. The type of people that made it through don't really care what challenges they face. They'll just keep going. Next one comes, they'll just solve it. They'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. Once I got into the SEALs, that was kind of the turning point that led me to realize that I need to be more for the team instead of myself. I was the breacher of the platoon, so any type of problem that's in the house that needs to be solved, like that was my job. There's no way you could go in the house and clear every threat without the person to your right and to your left. So you have to count on other people that will have your back and do everything they can to protect you. I was going to be 24 when I got out. I wanted to be as young as I could and have the best chance that I could to become a football player. And I looked at like the top 25 schools in the country. And obviously Nebraska was there. My plan was if I didn't make it on the Nebraska team, I was going to pack my bags and go to the next school, try out there, go to the next school, try out there. I think even though I didn't play football at all, they had a lot of respect just because of my background. That's when they gave me the chance. They're like, you have a couple days to prove yourself, and if you don't prove yourself, then you're off the team. Once I actually got on this team, I realized that I still have so much work to do. There's a lot of people that have been playing a lot longer than me. Everybody basically on the team is better than me. I didn't know the playbook or anything like that. It was like gibberish, like learning a new language, and that was pretty frustrating. I don't care about my past. I just throw that out the window. I don't use that in the locker room. I don't use that anywhere I go. Hopefully everybody could just see that I'm just another man trying to do my job and trying to be the best you can be.
His story is incredible. When you talk about some of the top 10 to 20% of the athletes in the country, you're going to find them on major Division I college football programs. And so for a guy to come in from the Navy SEALs, effectively never having really played football before, and find himself in the mix with those guys that just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
It's kind of the toughest sport in the United States. You can be, a real tough guy, but you have to have the athleticism. He's using the qualities he has, work ethic, toughness, mental fortitude, and he's breaking through some of those barriers.
One of the best things that Damian brings to this program and to this team is the mental toughness. He's learned the game, the X's and O's. This is where I line up and this is my assignment. And for him to do it and do it at a high speed, at a high level, is pretty impressive.
Being on a major college football team takes people out of their comfort zone. Anybody that's willing to step into that arena, they're built a little bit differently. Whether times are good or whether times are bad, whether we're up or we're down, he's the same guy giving the same effort all the time.
Anything you put on the bar, there's never a doubt in his mind that he's not going to attack it at full speed, and that's the part that you love.
How tight a team is has a direct correlation with how much you win. Every decision they make should be based on what's best for the guy to the left and the guy to the right. Having a guy like Damian that's lived that in a military setting is a great example for us to follow. A lot of our players on our football team in the history of Nebraska football are treated like heroes around the state of Nebraska. But I'd tell the kids in Nebraska, if you want a hero to look up to, it's Damian.
Nebraska, Damian Jackson, 26-year-old redshirt freshman, became a Navy SEAL after high school graduation, now a defensive lineman.
I'm obviously a lot older than everybody else on the team, and I've been through a whole job before I got here. I don't think it would make sense for me, like where I came from and what I've done, to just kind of sit back and try to do everything for myself. I don't know what my life would have been like if I didn't go into the military. I definitely wouldn't have came here to play football. I wouldn't have tried to better myself. You have to train hard, work hard, be humble, and work for others. And if I'm trying to be like a leader on the team, I definitely need to put the team first before me. Settings where there's high pressure, going out and playing in a game, being the breacher of the platoon. I don't really get scared for that. The things when I think I'm gonna disappoint somebody or fail myself, that's when I get scared. Quitting your job to go play like a college sport, that's far-fetched. But I think if you really want something, you can find a way to do it. My name's Damian Jackson. I'm a former Navy SEAL, and I play football for Nebraska.